Well, many across the nation continue to protest to let their voices be heard. Almost a year ago, several in East Texas just did that, protesting for Tatum ISD students to have dress code equity. Now, my co-host Jen Moynihan joins me now. Now, this was all centered around two Tatum ISD students. Jen?
Yeah, it is, Dana. Before the new school year begins, the district decided to update its dress code policy. This morning, our Chloe Bradford takes us back to how the controversy began and what's come out of it since.
The fight for change started almost a year ago. Controversy centered around these two children, Kellen and Tink. The parents called for change of Tatum ISD's dress code policy, which stated no ponytails, ducktails, rat tails, male buns, or puffballs are allowed on male students. All male hair of any type shall not extend below the top of a t-shirt collar.
This particular policy, they have the language that says that male students can have puffs, like Afro puffs, cannot participate in the school or learn, be a part of the curriculum. And I just think it targets African American kids in that manner.
Last year, people packed the district school board meeting, created petitions, filed lawsuits, and held protests.
Equality! When do we want it?
Many said the policy was gender and racial biased. Months later, there's change.
All of my sweat and tears, did not go in vain, and that we still have a ways to go, but praise God.
I finally got my blessing that I had been praying for, because, it was a long road, 10 months of going through this, and then finally the goal at hand had been accomplished.
The district's dress code policy now states hair, including facial hair, must be neat, clean, and well groomed. No unnatural hair color or hairstyles that is deemed disruptive. Hair should not cover the eyes. Since this fight for change began, grandmother to Tink, Randy Woodley, says she's faced oppositions.
Feeling the aftermath of it all. And I am very proud that Tatum has changed their policy. I just wish they had done it prior to my 2 stints in jail and the isolation of my grandson.
Both Woodley and Cambry Cox, mother to Keelan, says this call for change is more than just about hair.
It starts out with hair, but then next thing you know, your child is George Floyd and it's their life.
It has shown a systemic racism in the area.
Both parents say this fight isn't over. This is just the beginning.
I think we've come a long way, but I think we still have a way to go.
We've got you covered. Chloe Bradford, CBS 19.
Now, we reached out to Tatum ISD for a statement on their decision and at this time have not heard back yet.